8 days ago, I got on here talking about courage and what it means to me, right? And I said I would come back in 8 days. Well, over the last 8 days, guys, I've had some time to reflect, and I've come up with a few decisions I want to share with you today. One of them is I went and got myself some popsicle sticks and a bottle of glue. What am I going to do with that? That's the point of this video. I'm going to talk about it. Another one is I'm going on a 55-day mission, but one that's different. One that's different than before. I'm not going out into the woods and going on a hike. I'm staying here in Florida and working on some things that I've been pushing away. But the biggest thing that I'm going to do right now that I came up with in the last 8 days was a poem. I actually wrote a poem the other day. I've never wrote a poem in my life, so this was pretty crazy when it happened. I was out in nature, just sitting there watching a bird circle overhead. It felt really cool. I was watching them, a little bit jealous, of course, right? So this poem came out. I admire the hawk. I admire the hawk. Oh, how it must be to fly above it all, lighthearted and free. Sure of its purpose, immersed in this life, not focused on problems, not focused on strife. Gently gliding amongst the clouds. No sense of struggle, no reason to doubt. And when I got to that doubt part, I knew that was the end of this poem, because that was the word I needed to see. What areas in my life is doubt holding me back? And I believe that's why I shot that video 8 days ago in the first place. It's because I see some areas in my life that are holding me back. So over the next 55 days, I'm going to be facing those shadows, those things that I'm running away from, and making some real life decisions. So when I come back, I'm going to come back on here in 55 days and make an announcement using these popsicle sticks. Instead of just telling you something in 55 days, I need to show you something. I'm a big visual guy, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I got 55 days to build something, maybe write another poem. We'll see what happens there, and work on these things that I want to work on. A lot of it includes stillness. Instead of going someplace and hiking and go, those of you who know me personally know the things that have been the most challenging to me has been stillness, sitting still. But I love it, and I know there's something there, because every time I take everything off my plate, like let's say I'm walking by here riding my bicycle by this bench, you know, it's often just go. I'm a mover, everybody knows that. But once in a while I'll hear something like, why don't you sit? Try it out. Just sit. And do what? Just sit. So, okay, I sit. I sit here and magic unfolds every single time, no matter where I'm at. If I actually sit and don't do a bunch of stuff in my head and actually just be there, I swear it is the most magical thing every single time. I'm like, was this stuff right in front of my face the whole time? This cool things the birds are doing, the way the grass is swaying, the peace that I felt just looking at these things is like, was that here the entire time? And I think it is. I think it's always right here. We're often just too busy to see it. Well, I'm at the point in my life where I need more of those kinds of things. I am taking action in my life, but there's a balance between action and just going to go to stay busy. And that's what I've been doing a lot of. So I'm going on a 55-day mission. I'll be back here around Earth Day of this year, April 22nd, and I will make an announcement of what I'm going to do with, I guess you could say, the second half of my life. Now that I am moved on, I feel like I have moved on, and I'm moving through healing more than I've ever done, and I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready to do what I came here to do. Somebody told me something the other day like, Chief, why don't you turn your mess into a message? And I thought that was pretty cool, because that's exactly all I'm going to do is share my experience. Because I know on my healing journey, I've had a lot of help just from others sharing their experience with me and finding out, you know, I'm not alone, man. We all go through this stuff. So I will be basically sharing my experience and teaching with that for the remainder of my life. But I would like to officially, on my 55th birthday here in 55 days or so, get on here and demonstrate the direction that I'm heading with these popsicle sticks. And who knows, maybe I'll bring another poem back with me. I can't believe I even read that on here. I can't believe I wrote it. It was kind of fun when I did it. It was like, what? So, I don't know. It's a new area of my life I'm going to explore. I want to face some of these doubts. That's what I'll be doing over the next 55 days. I am excited, and I will be back with these popsicle sticks, and we will go from there. Mucho love, kids.